All right, so reset happened today, and I did my bosses. We have some things to enhance today. Alchemy stone taps, as usual. We're probably gonna fail these. 6 stones for my armor, and that unfortunately is gonna put us at 30 out of 30 if we fail all of them, and then that means next week we get it. But unfortunately, I don't. It's like 30, and then you use one more stone to get it to the next one. But anyway, hope it goes. And then 1 earring tap today. So with that said, every week this is around like probably 40-ish billion silver. I think I wrote this down. Adarnia armor, the 6th one. So yeah, 40.5 billion silver for 6 attempts each. That's kind of crazy. So anyway, 30 billion in cronstones alone, and maybe we'll make some gains today. So I guess let's get the one that is unlikely to go first out of the way, and let's see what happens. So Alkstone, do that one. Yeah, dude, we're at 160. That's like 22 more weeks until we can pity it. That doesn't feel good, but you know, it would be nice to get one. Otherwise, I'm not in a super rush to get it. It'll be 4.5 months. That feels bad, but anyway, let's go. Attempt number 1 out of 4. Yeah, what a pain, what a disaster this is. 161. Number 2. Number 3. I've never seen the success icon on this before. Number 4. All right, as expected, did not see success on that one. Let me put these away real quick. All right, what should we do first, armor or the... Actually, we'll save the earring for last. That one will be the fun one. Okay, so shoes. We got 6 attempts. If it fails, we get it next week, guaranteed. But you know, it would be nice to get it a little bit earlier. What stack do people use on here? 300. But we're so close to the point where I'm not really sure I want to use a 300 on it. Like if I get it early, I'll use a 250, but I think a 300 is what, 5%? Yeah, let me just confirm that. Yeah, like 5.6 on a 320 or 5.1 on a 321. And we're so close to the point where I might as well just use that one. If I hit it on a 4%, great. If not, we get it next week. Okay, attempt number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Dude, I've pitied 3. Not yet. I've pitied 2 Oct armors. This is going to be the 3rd one if it doesn't go. How many of these do I have left? 1 more? Okay. You know, when you get to 30, it should just give it to you. Like, no one likes pitying. Why do we have to use an extra stone? It's at straight 30. How fun. 30 out of 30. Looking at this is gonna taunt me for a week. It's like, wow, you get it, but it's at pity. Okay, so we are at 7 out of 10 on our Ekleta earring to pen. This isn't even the hard part. The hardest part is getting the 5 twilights to enhance. I did get very lucky on the belt though. I do grind a lot, so it's just I don't want to go back to the older spots to do this. So the stack that people are using like, I think BDO Workshop recommends like 210-ish, so like around here. 210 to probably like 230 is fine. People overstack to just get it, which I completely understand. But to give you an idea, it's like 228 is a 20.3, 273 is a 21%. You see how that doesn't math out, and it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, so we're just going to use a 20%. All right, well, we failed everything so far, and I would like to not pity this. Please, game, 20%. It's higher than 0.4, what we've gone through today in Alkstone. 4% on the armors or the shoes. This one's a 20. That's like a 1 in 5. But we failed 7. Just click the button. Oh my god, we're gonna pity it. We failed everything today. Good lord. Alright, well, with that said, I got something to show you guys after this, so stick around and I will see you in a bit. Alright, so we have another 3 taps from the new Adania quests and jump puzzles again. So we got 3 more taps. Gotta buy more crons, and that's another almost 13 bill down the drain. That feels not great, but let's see, what do we want to start with first today? Let's start with the earring, because that one is, you know, the disaster. Do I really want to use a 229 on it though? The answer is no, but I also want it to just go. So would I be upset if it went? The answer, I mean, no. I'm just gonna do it. Oh god, I'm actually going to pity that one. That doesn't feel good. Alright, so 273 on a SEP. These cost a little bit more, but, you know, it would be nice to get a 16%. 2 taps. Ooh, that lingered to the point where I thought it was going to actually go. Yikes. Okay, so today we have a new outfit given to us, all the partners by Pearl Abyss, and it's the new Checkmate outfit. You guys can get it off the Pearl shop. It's available to everyone as well, and you just go search for your class, and then it's apparently the Checkmate Queen, which is actually different from the current one we have, and I'll show you what it looks like. So the Checkmate, so this is the original one, right? And it looks like that one. The one that came out today is this one. It's different in a way. You guys can see it has a different tiara, and it's just like overall, like the outfit is, it's kind of the same but different. You know that meme where it's like, let me copy your homework but make it look different? Yeah, it's kind of that. So anyway, with that said, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Does it dye any differently? And just show you what it's all about. So this is the outfit, and it's here. So let me put this on. And so this is what it looks like by default. If you're gonna get it, you're getting it. And let's show you how it dies. So main attraction is the armor, and let's see what every piece looks like. So I assume left and right side, as expected. I actually like the default colors, to be honest. It's it looks like it's leather, or not leather, latex. So if I were to pick a color, it's It's not metal. Let me actually just see what all this would look like. I guess that, like, it's not really fabric, but it feels like it's fabric. And this one would be fine. Silky. Leather just kind of looks a little bit off. I don't know how to describe it. So, what is this one? Oh, okay. So, 2 different pieces. Next part. I mean, we expected a lot of attention to detail. It's like every customizable part is customizable. Very nice. That looks like metal, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see how that looks in terms of shiny metal versus authentic metal. I think authentic metal one looks a little bit nicer and more crisp, but I guess it depends on what color you're picking as well. Yeah, so if you were going to do 6 and 7, 6, 7, probably going to be the same. So let me see. The shiny metal probably is a little bit too shiny. One thing I've noticed is when you dye an outfit, it doesn't matter what kind. When you do this, it's like, this is probably the evening, and this is probably the best one to test it. Otherwise, not really any of the other ones. Like, this one you don't really see out in the actual world too much, but you do see like 6, and like 2 to 6 more often. So I guess that's a good comparison to actually see realistic colors, is what I've noticed over time. Even though I think like shiny is a little bit obviously shinier, I think I like authentic more. It just looks more natural in a way. More metal. So they sorted it by like the metal pieces. That's cool. I think 9, 10, 11 are like the cape design. So probably like the outer part, inner part, and like the little like fabric pieces. So let me see. What would look better, silky or authentic? Let's try this one first. I don't know about that one. Also don't know about that one either. I actually think that, you know, glossy might be fine. Ooh, that one is a little too bright. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. But also the default is also an option. Basic dye. I think honestly the basic dye looks more natural in a way. So yeah, outer part of the cape, inner part. This one definitely is probably not, it's more silky in a way, if that makes sense. And then like all the little lines by default here. I'm not really sure what that would be, but I'm actually mildly curious. Ooh, that actually kind of looks pretty nice. The shiny metal look on here. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And so does authentic. Which one looks better though? This one, like, shiny metal looks like it has more detail to it, which I think is cool. All right, so next we have the gloves. Let's see what is different. Oh, this one. Ooh, that one's... All of these... This is supposed to be like a latex look, right? but then they all look unnatural. So I think actually basic dye probably would fit better in a way. Let's see. These are all the same, right? So like white, black. If you wanted it to be the same. And then the other, like both of the arm glove part. This one would probably most likely be either authentic or shiny, depending on what you guys think. That one actually looks pretty good, like more metally than the shining. It's the gloomy yellow. If you want more shiny, then let's see. But yeah, that's too shiny for me. So authentic metal, and then not shining but gloomy. It looks pretty good. Next, shoes. Let me guess. The little like bronze part over here, top part, and like the bottom right, the sole part of the shoe. Oh god, it's colorful. So ooh, okay, so different one, and then oh, I guess that's all one piece. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. If you wanted to match, it could be that. Maybe not shining. Yeah, that's a little too bright. That one's brighter than the other one. Shadow. That's fine. And the final piece is the tiara part of it. Just something like right here, the diamond. That better be changeable. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a nice attention to detail I didn't really expect. This one, what would I do? I actually thought that was a transparent piece, not gonna lie. I think you would probably want that like slightly a different shade, if that makes sense. Like that one also looks fine, but you would want it to be a little bit different in the center. And then, dude, this better be the diamond in the center. Thank God, dude, I was about to be upset. Let me guess. Red, green, blue, the normal, you know, gems that look nice. I think red looks nice. You know, classic. Can't go wrong with that. So that's what it would look like. And yeah, a lot of customization, you know, just the black and white forms. Cape in the back, you can change a little bit. And aside from that, if you were thinking about getting it, the difference is this is what it looks like by default, or like the new one that we have today. And the default Checkmate is, you know, this one. Shoes are a bit different, you know, different kind of helmet piece and more armory. This one is more elegant. So anyway, with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.